my imagination. Running away with
Doctor, how are you?
Oh, excuse me. Oh, Jamie.
Jamie, how are you?
Oh, great to see
Nice
you.
to meet
Thank
you.
you. Thank you for meeting me here.
Definitely. I appreciate you making the time on such short notice.
Of course. No, I love coming here to the Four Seasons. Thank you for
Wow.
being here. Yeah.
Awesome.
Great.
Well, as a token of my appreciation for you even considering our little hospital, I wanted to give you...
Oh my gosh. How did you know that Starburst is literally my favorite candy? Wow. And you know what? I'm just going to open this in.
Wow.
There's a red one in
Yeah,
here.
no worries. You're welcome.
There
You're welcome.
isn't, but I still love it. Thank you,
I'm
Jamie.
glad. I'm just glad that you like it.
You know what? Can I share this with you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'd love to share it
Thank
with
you.
And did
Thank
I
you.
already say call me Chris?
Okay, yeah. Well,
Please call
Jamie's
me
fine.
Chris. Great.
Jamie's fine with me.
All right.
So I figured, since we're running on time, you have a lot of stuff going on. I've got a lot of stuff going on. We got to get back to the offices here
Yeah.
pretty soon. Maybe about an hour.
I think we can get this in an hour. Because
Okay.
I think I'm feeling good about this, and I think we both see, the bigger potential here.
Definitely. Well, how are things?
Things are good, and I know my team is very excited about this. Really looking forward to the next steps, and I think that just so that we're on the same page, there's a few critical elements that we're kind of just getting those details down, right? So, what I'd like to propose, just so that we're going to start somewhere, okay? So for me and my 4 guys, and by guys, I'm saying that in a gender neutral way because I have women on my team as well. So if we can come in, we feel really good about this. We want to commit to you for 5 years.
Right.
And we want to come in at $230 salary.
Mm-hmm.
We are willing to forego the non-compete clause, and we would really appreciate having, the one office in Allegheny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we could do the Allegheny. Let's go ahead and put that down. Allegheny is fine. Allegheny main location. Yeah.
Can we I'd like to just keep a tab of our
Definitely.
victories here. Okay.
Definitely.
All right. Make sure we're
In the frame on both.
All right. We got Allegheny. I can spell that right.
Perfect. That's right. Good enough for me.
All right. Check.
Check.
Love it.
I'm liking our progress
Okay.
this far. This is
Okay.
good. We're building off something. We're building off something.
And I also just for this, since we got a lot of pieces going on, we don't have to discuss the issues one by one. We can kind of do it.
Okay.
Think of it in a sort of of packages. This is maybe part of a package that we're talking about.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
So, well, I'd like to know. So one thing we didn't get to talk about last time was what are you seeing for Three Rivers Hospital kind of in the next 3 to 5 years? So, we obviously see a lot of growth potential by joining you, and, we kind of want to know what that might look like in the future.
This is the reason we're having the conversation, because our asset that we have right now across the board in the hospital, they aren't being utilized efficiently and effectively.
Mm-hmm.
They're underutilized, which is why we would like your base that you bring, the physician base and your clientele and everything, so we could start utilizing these assets a lot more. We really need to grow. And I'm sharing that with you.
Mm-hmm.
My real interest here is that Three Rivers Hospital, TRH, needs to grow, and we need to grow not just effectively but also efficiently.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, now that you know where we're coming from, our interest, what are you thinking? What are some thoughts?
Well, I think we are well positioned to help you grow. I think we're having this conversation because you know that our practice has been very successful over the past 15 years.
Real good.
We've got a great reputation locally. We have a growing patient population, and we also, I know that there's growth on your mind, and what's on our minds is that we also want to continue to grow. We, I'd like to share with you that we were within HMO previously, which we left because it was too much bureaucracy for our taste. So, we'd love to continue having some, help your team be. We want to also be decision makers on your team, and we would also and we know that
we're on the same wavelength.
We're on the same wavelength, and I think like our patients are a little bit older. They're going to be needing some hospital services, right? So that's sort of like a win-win there.
A lot of baby boomers.
A lot of baby boomers, exactly. Wow. So
you know what baby boomers mean? Ka-ching!
Unfortunately, in healthcare, yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Definitely. Well, to tell you the truth, I didn't run a package permutation. So let me think what you have in line for packages, because I was just going to come at this piecemeal, but if you'd like to go on this package.
Yeah, I think that so I mean, what's really important to our team is that, we have a lot of experience, and we think that would be actually a big asset to your team, or to the Three Rivers Hospital, both in terms of the management experience and, of course, just as physicians and bringing our patient pool into your patient pool. So we would really like to, I know that there's 5 board members, and, I think that there's 3 folks on my team that would be just really incredible assets to your board, and I would anticipate you may be feeling that would be kind of maybe too much of a power flip, but I would like to propose that potentially for at least an interim transition period that we also, have ample representation and decision making, at least for a probationary period of time, so that we can really make sure that the merger and the decision making is streamlined.
I understand, but the only thing I have about that is we're buying you integration, and as such, this is why you're getting the big paycheck from us, is to cede some of that control. I know it feels good having a business right now, but this is why you get to be able to step back, and this is why you want to solicit some bids. We can come back to this if necessary.
Okay.
But what were you thinking? You wanted three on the board?
Thinking 3. I'd particularly like 3 on the board, and there's it's that would be ideal.
I could do 3 on the board if we bring up the number of offices to 3, and your salaries are $900,000. Now, if you can't do the salaries, we could talk about the non-compete and the contract. But I'm totally willing to give you 3 on the board, but we got to get some movement on the others.
Okay. So if we go, for the salaries you were talking, was that like the total for all?
Per physician.
For how much was
it? $900 per physician, $900K a year salary.
Okay.